Hey everybody, it's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia, and this is a muscle building chest and back workout.
This workout uses multiple muscle building techniques that require you to have at least 2 pairs of dumbbells. You're going to need one heavier and one lighter pair so that you can switch up the weight as needed.
Throughout the course of today's workout, we're going to be providing variations that use a stability ball, a bench, and a barbell, but they're not required.
If you haven't warmed up yet, go ahead and click the link up top and it'll send you on over to our 5-minute warm-up. Otherwise, let's get moving. We're starting with a 2-in-1 movement. It's a press to a negative fly. We're going to start with a lighter weight, doing a set of 15, followed by a set of 12, then 10, then 8. We're working our way up in weight as we go.
That's right.
Get ready to perform a chest press movement. I'm going to be using my stability ball. Claudia's going to use her bench, but if you don't have access to either one, feel free to perform this move from the ground. So let's go ahead and lie back, get into our chest press position. So we're going to do a press on the way up, bringing those hands together, squeezing your chest, and then go ahead and turn your palms so they're facing inward, and a negative portion for the fly. A slight bend in those elbows, control the descent, bring them back to starting position, your hands back, and press again. So I know there's a couple different components on this one, but the goal of this one is to overload what you're able to do in that negative fly. So, really the strain on this movement should be coming on that fly. I want you to control that weight as it comes down and then boom, press up. Making sure to breathe if you're on the stability ball, keeping your hips up, core nice and tight. This just adds a little extra element of stability and core. If you're on the bench, either way, go ahead and keep those feet firmly planted on the ground. Again, we're doing 15 repetitions on this first one. Pressing up, and then as those dumbbells are lowering, feeling that stretch in your chest.
You got 5 more.
And controlling that descent. Almost there. Keep it going. And we're just doing this exercise to start on its own. We're breaking just long enough for you to change that weight and mix it up. Almost there. Start to feel a little burn going. Fighting through it.
2 more. And last one right here.
And last one. Excellent. Okay, so go ahead and set that weight down. And we need to raise that weight just a little bit for your next set of 12 repetitions. So I'm going to up my weight by about 20%. When you're doing using this muscle building technique and mixing up your weights and your reps, really, it's all about just feel and experience and knowing what weights to use.
And if you need, sometimes if it's the weight's too much for me, I'll keep the same weight for maybe a set or 2. And
yeah,
then
sometimes you don't have to change it every single time. You'll figure it out as you go. And again, if you just have a couple pairs of dumbbells, you'll probably want to switch it up at the midway point.
Correct.
All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Next set. Now this time we're hitting 12 repetitions. Pressing up. And again, nice and controlled on that way down. Breathe. So on this one, you're breathing in on the way down as those dumbbells are being lowered, And you're breathing out as you press up. Excellent. Keep it up. This one's working not only your chest, but also hitting your shoulders, your triceps as well. A little extra credit on this one. Nothing wrong with that. Breathe. Keep fighting, guys. Pushing through rep by rep. Excellent work.
We have 2 more.
Almost. Last one. And done. Good. Okay, so that's halfway through this first one. Again, I'm going to up my weight. We have a set of 10 repetitions coming up.
Ooh, I definitely do feel those on my shoulders.
As well. All right, changing up my weight. Like I said, we're going up about 20%. If you're looking for a general rule of thumb of how much you should be increasing if you can. All right, getting back into it here. Let's go ahead and start this next set in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's important that we take these little rest periods in between and don't just go one right into the next. Your muscles do need that time to recover so you can use the maximum amount of weight, which in turn allows you to build muscle. So those break periods are very important. They're going to be very important throughout today's workout. If you're used to doing some of our HIIT workouts, yes, today's going to go a little slower pace, but the point of that is for you to increase that weight that you're using.
2 more.
Don't be afraid to push it on the weight. Excellent. One into the next.
And last one right there.
Excellent work. Okay. We have just one more remaining of this. I'm going to max out my adjustable dumbbells here. I'm using power blocks if anybody's wondering. We do recommend these adjustable dumbbells. There's a link available in the video description if you want to check them out. It's kind of nice. They're a space saver, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Okay, what do we got? Next set is starting here in 5 seconds. Get ready, position, last set. So this is your set to go heavy if you're going to do it. All right. Everything you got out there on this last one. Really control that lowering portion with the flies. Don't allow those dumbbells to just fly down, but instead you're really controlling that eccentric negative portion of the move. And then as you press up, squeeze that chest up at the top.
3 more.
Good. One into the next. You guys got it. Boom. You're a machine. Let's see it. Come on. Keep it up, guys. Almost there.
And last one right here.
That's it. Last one. Boom. Ah, feeling good. Nice work. Next, we're going to do a superset. We're going to go back and forth between an underhand dumbbell chest press and a standing low dumbbell fly. So we're going to do a set of 15, 12, and then 10. Again, increasing the weight as you go. So we're going to start with that underhand chest press for a set of 15, getting into our lying down position here, whether you're on your bench, ball, or on the ground. Go ahead and lie back. And on this time, we're going to have our hands in an underhand position. So that means palms facing up. Go ahead and let those elbows naturally flare out to the sides as they come down. Don't feel the need to keep them in. And then as you come up, you're squeezing that chest up at the top. This is just a way to go ahead and hit that chest from a different angle that we don't usually do. Throwing in a little muscle confusion here. Great way to spark some new growth. And on this one, make sure that you keep that weight over your elbows. That is your source of power. Again, breathing in on the way down, breathing out
5 more.
On the way up. 15 in total. Almost there. Starting to feel that lactic acid kicking in, pushing through it. Good. Breathe. Almost there.
And last one.
Done. Good. Okay. So we're lowering the weight. Again, like I said, it's a superset. We're doing that standing dumbbell fly. If this is your first time doing this one, I recommend a pretty light weight just so you can get the feel of it. It's not an easy move. And we're going to do 15 repetitions. Let's get into a staggered stance. Feet shoulder width apart, little bend in those elbows, hands out to your side. Bring those dumbbells straight up using your chest and control them on the way down. That's the big key, is do not allow them to just flop and fly down, right? But instead you're controlling both that raising and lowering portions. One rep into the next, squeeze that chest up at the top. Nice work, guys. Again, 15 reps on this one. Sticking with it. Really isolate those chest muscles. Don't allow your biceps to get involved.
5 more.
Don't swing those dumbbells, but stay nice and under control. Good work, guys. Almost there.
2 more.
And here we go. Last one.
Ooh, this one is a killer. Last one.
Perfect.
Whoa.
Okay, so we're going to probably raise that weight back up. Going to the underhand chest press, and we're doing 12 repetitions this time. So raise your weight accordingly. All right, getting into position. Never tell you how much I love moving these balls around. All right, go ahead and lie back. Palms are facing up, and let's get right into it. Keep that core tight. And again, controlling both parts of this movement, not just the pressing, but also that lowering phase. Equally as important. Driving those palms straight up.
6 more.
Nice and controlled. Good work, guys. Keep it up. Breathe in on the way down, out on the way up. Big power.
2 more.
And last one. Nice.
Ooh.
Okay, down. All right, again, we're keeping these supersets going. Back to back here. Getting into that low fly. Very minimal rest here on this one. By design. Gonna keep that pace up. We got a set of 12 coming up. Feet are staggered. A little bend in those elbows. And let's hit it right into it, guys. Make sure to bring those arms out to your sides as they come down, not just straight down. Help you to engage your chest and make sure you're not just using your shoulders or your biceps. Good, nice and controlled again. I know it'd be much easier to get a big old swing in, but don't do it. Come on. Breathe, nice and controlled. Think about what brought you here today to begin with.
2 more.
What are you trying to accomplish? Come on, focus on it.
Last one.
Yeah,
Nice job.
perfect.
Those are killer.
Those are effective. That is for certain. Okay, one last one of these underhand presses. One last time, raising the weight just a little bit here. Set of 10 repetitions on this last one. Getting into position. Let's go ahead and start this last one in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and right into it, guys. Good. Again, control that descent, not just the way up. You don't have to keep your elbows in tight to your body. It's okay if they flare out a little bit. It's actually preferred. Helps you hit your chest.
5 more.
This one's flying by. Just 10 reps on this last one. Good. Almost there.
2 more.
Ah, burns so good.
And last one.
Boom. Perfect. All right. One last one of these low flies. These things are burning me up good, but I'm still going to increase my weight. Feel free to do so. If you want to maximum gain, so you do have to push yourself. Get yourself out of that comfort zone.
I'm thinking.
What are you thinking, Claudia? You going up? Oh, she's pushing it too. All right. Here we go, guys. We're here pushing it with you.
Pushing it with you.
Rep by rep. Let's go after it right here. 10 times. 1, 2. Ooh, squeeze that chest up top. 3. Ooh, I'm hurting already. 4. That's a bad sign. 5. Come on, we're right there with you, guys. Don't quit. 6. Nice. 7. Push through. 8.
2 more.
Come on. Not about how bad you want it.
Last one.
About how hard you're willing to work for it. Boom.
Ooh.
There it is. Nice. Next up, we're going to do a double superset. We're going to go back and forth between a fly and a dumbbell chest press without setting down the weight. So first we're doing 8 flies, followed up immediately by 15 presses, and then you get a rest. Choose your weight accordingly.
Correct, because we're not switching weights.
We're not switching weights. We're going to try our best to keep that same weight the whole time. So find a weight that's appropriate for you.
But there will be enough time in between sets if you need to drop your weight if it gets a little too heavy.
But that's about all there's time for. Not
That's
much.
it.
No time for recovery. Okay. Lying back. Again, we're starting with the dumbbell fly. So slight bend in those elbows. Control that negative portion on the way down. All the way up and all the way down. On this one. Good. Core stays tight. And it's 8 repetitions of this one. And then we're going to move right into a dumbbell chest press. Yes, it is going to burn as much as you think it is.
2 more.
It's all right. It's worth it, though. It's not going to be
7.
easy.
And last one.
Okay,
8.
so we're moving right into the presses now. Boom, 15 times. Knock them out. Boom. Don't be afraid to get a little faster pace on these ones. Still controlled. But this is more of a burnout technique. Come on. Let's go. Nice. Control the
5
way
more.
up and the way down. Good, good, good. Almost there.
13, 14,
And
and last one.
all right, nice. Go ahead and set them down. So the good news is that one's over with. The bad news is we got to do it 3 more times.
3 more sets.
3 more sets. So 3 more times through that little round. Just a few more seconds here in between.
Shake out my chest a little bit.
Shake it out if you need to.
All right.
Let's get it going in 3, 2, 1, and 0. Into those flies for 15 repetitions.
8.
I'm sorry, 8 repetitions. I knew that. Thank you. See, what would I do without Claudia to keep me on track over here? The chest press is 15. Fly is 8. Nice work,
And
guys.
2 more.
This is a brutal combination.
7 and 8. Right into the press.
Right into that press. Start knocking them out. This is a brutal combination for your chest. Really just overloads it. And that's where that growth comes from. You force those muscles to adapt. That's what you're doing right here. Keep it up, guys. Doing great. Stick with it.
5 more.
Come on. Grind them out. Fighting through that burn. You got it.
14 and 15. Right back up.
Boom.
Woo.
Very good, very good. Okay,
My
I'm going to raise
goodness.
my weight just a little bit. I think I went a little too light. Not by much, though. We're starting that next set in 5 seconds, though, so don't think you're getting an extra break just because Coach took a second to raise his weight. All right, right into it, guys. Let's go. Right into that fly. Boom, full range of motion. Nice and controlled
Like you're
again.
Hugging a tree.
That's it. And I always say on this one, like Claudia just said, go and pretend like you're wrapping your arms around a big old wide tree. So you don't have them straight, but at the same time, you don't have so much bend either. It's like a nice happy balance.
2 more.
It's a great way to isolate that chest.
And last one right here. 8.
All right, 15 presses. You know what time it is. Let's go. Nice work, guys. Right here, focus on what motivates you. What brought you here today?
10 more.
What is it? Come on. Getting a little closer to that goal with every rep, every movement. Getting there. Stay focused on
5
it.
more.
You got it. Come on. Nothing can take that away from you. Let's go. Last one.
14 and 15 right here.
Last one. Perfect.
Woo.
All right. That weight was more appropriate. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, guys. I hope you are too.
I'm going to stick to right where I'm at.
All right, that's good. We have just one more set of these. Again, not much break. Let's break for 5 more seconds. That's it. Shake it loose if you got to.
This is the last set of this crazy superset.
Crazy good. She must mean.
Crazy effective.
Crazy effective. 3,
Oh.
2, 1. Oh, Claudia was already
A
going.
little premature.
She was excited. She was pumped up. Come on, let's keep that energy high, guys, during this workout. You got it. Stay positive. You can do this all day long. Come on. You got it. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. Boom.
7 and 8 right here.
Perfect. Let's knock out those 15 presses. Right into it. Nice full range of motion. Don't give me any of these little baby ones where you're going halfway up, halfway down. Really got to go all the way down if you want
10 more.
to engage those chest muscles, which we know you do. Come on. You got it. Fight through. Last set right here. Almost there.
5 more. And 12.
14. Last one. Boom. 15.
Whew.
Excellent job. All right, next we have the pretty killer burnout. Claudia is super excited, aren't you? That's her excited face. We're going to do a 1 1/4 push-up. So we're going to go all the way down is 1. Claudia's going to do it for her knees. I'm doing it up top. And then we're going to do an extra quarter. So you come a quarter of the way up, back down, and then all the way up. So it's 1 1/4 down, back up. We're going to repeat that for 30 seconds. You're going to get as many in as you can. And then we're going to take a 15-second break. Repeating that 3 times. The purpose of this is to burn you out, so give it everything you got. Let's go.
Now you know I was excited.
Now you know. Let's start this in 3, 2, 1. Right into it. 1 1/4, back up. And again, just getting as many as you can in the allotted time period. This just puts extra emphasis on your chest, making your chest pull double duties while it's down there in that bottom position. Keep your core nice and tight on this one. And just empty that tank out, giving it everything you got. We got 10 more seconds in this first set. Come on, keep it up. 3, 2, 1, 0. Nice. Okay, that's 1 time down. This break is going to go quick. So take a couple big deep breaths. We're going to get right into it.
I'm very upset at you right now.
Come on, we're right there with you, Claudia. We're all fighting with her, guys. 3, 2, 1. You got it. Let's go. Boom. Again, 30 seconds. Again, this intention of this is to totally wipe you out. So if you're a master at push-ups and this is too easy, put your feet up on something, make it harder, but find a way to get it done. Come on, sticking with it, guys. If you're on your knees, that's okay. Just get as many as you can. Doing this one now for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Woo! We're feeling it right there with you. We're not giving up, though. Don't pause this video. Don't give up. Give it everything you got.
I can't pause. I wish I could.
We can't pause.
But I can't.
We're right there with you, guys. Let's do this one now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set of these. Come on. Grind them out, guys. What you got? Prove it to yourself on this one. Squeeze that chest as you press up. Come on. Everything you got. Putting it all out there. All on the line. No holding back. Let's go. One to the next. Get that full quarter at the extra quarter push up at the bottom. Let's go 10 more seconds. Almost there. Come on. Fight through. Fight through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0.
Oh my goodness.
Way to finish strong. All right, we're not quite done yet. We have just one last set remaining. We're going to do a push-up hover. So we're getting down in the bottom push-up position, and then we're just going to hold 30 seconds. Let's go right here. Hold and breathe. Try your best to stay down in that negative position. If at any time you need to come up and rest, you can do so, but we're trying our best just to hold it. And if you come down and you need to break for a second, come right back up, get back into it. Just make this workout your own, but keep fighting. Don't quit. Right to the end. Right to the end. You got it, guys.
Chest is burned.
We are
out.
burned too, guys. Whew, I need a second. Back up and into it. Come on, that's it. We just have 15 more seconds. That's it. Fight through. Don't give up. Don't give up. Oh, come on. We're right here, right there with you, guys. Right there with you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That exercise did its job. We're going to do some strength work to start. So we're going to do 5 sets of 5 of either a pull-up or a dumbbell bent over row.
So if you're going to do the bent over row with your dumbbells, be sure that you pick a pair of dumbbells that's a challenging weight for you. And we're just going to break at our hips at a 45-degree angle.
You're going to pull back from the elbows, whether you're doing the pull-up or the dumbbell bent over row. Focusing on full range of motion. If you're doing the pull-up, you're trying your best not to swing and keep that pull-up nice and under control.
5. That's it.
Now, depending on your pull-up strength, you may want to adjust this exercise. You can do so with a resistance band. You can also do so by doing a jump pull-up where you actually jump up and then just do the negative portion or the lowering phase back down. So there's a couple different variations if you're new to pull-ups and you're trying to get into them. All right, let's go ahead and get into that second set of 5.
Again, breaking at the hips for the bent over row and pulling back on those elbows. 4, you got one more. And 5. If your weight is still a little too light, not much of a challenge, feel free to increase.
Yeah, so again, we want you to customize this workout for yourself and for your own fitness level. If you start with the pull-ups and maybe you move on over to the dumbbell version, that works too. So just all about
challenging yourself.
Exactly, challenging yourself, pushing yourself, just getting that extra 5%, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go ahead and get that third set. I'm gonna give you a little bit different view for this next one. Pulling back from those elbows.
3, 4, last one right here. 5.
And done. That's the end of the third set. Just 2 more sets remaining.
Shake it out.
Shake it out. We're doing these for strength purposes. So on this one, don't be afraid to challenge yourself and pick the weight up a little bit. Did you
I started with the 15s and I moved up to the 20. 15s, it was too light for 5 rounds.
So again, customize this workout to your own specific needs. Okay, let's hit that 4th set. Pulling back from those elbows is the key on both of these movements. That's the cue.
It's all about good form here on these bent over rows.
Breathe. Breathe in on the breathe in on the lowering phase and exhale on the push or the hard part of the movement.
The hardest part of the movement is when you should exhale.
Right, exactly.
All right, we only have one more set to go.
Yep, shake it loose, shake them out. This is
Psych yourself up.
There we go, getting our compound movements out of the way here. Let's hit this last one in 10 seconds. Get in the ready position. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. Make it count.
3. You got 2 more. 4 and 5.
Ooh, all right. Felt every last one of those. Good job. We're going to do a superset next. 15 reps, 12 reps, 10 reps, and then 8, working up in weight as we go back and forth between a sumo stiff leg deadlift. I'm going to use the barbell. Claudia's going to use dumbbells. Feet are wide, little point out on your toes, slight bend in your knees. Going to drive those hips back, and we're going to perform 15 sumo stiff leg deadlifts. Just keeping slight bend in your knee throughout. Back stays straight. Again, you decide which variation is right for you today. You should be feeling a big stretch in your backside on this one.
10 more.
This one's going to work your entire posterior chain from your traps, rhomboids, lats, lower back, hamstrings, glutes. Just a great overall movement.
5 more.
Keep your knees out on this one. Don't allow them to collapse in. Back nice and straight and tight.
And here's the last one, guys. 0.
All right, excellent. Okay, next we're going to alternate this with either a barbell hang clean or a dumbbell
high pull.
So again, I'm going to use the barbell. We're both going to start by having a little bend in our knees. We're going to drive our hips back, bring our hands down just below our knees, and then we're going to bring our elbows high as we come up onto the balls of our feet.
And that's where mine stops. I'm going to bend over, as he said, 45 degrees and explode using my hips. And I'm going to bring my dumbbells up here and drop back down into the movement again.
But I'm going to finish and actually catch the barbell up top in a clean and catch. Back down. You decide which one's right for you. We're doing 15. Let's get into it right now. Breathing throughout. Really want you to focus on using and engaging those hips.
And I'll show you what it looks like from the side, guys.
Driving those elbows and hands up.
And we have 5 more to go after this. 4, 3, 2, 1, and here's your last one right here.
All right.
0.
Excellent. Okay, so as we said, we're going to move it up. We're doing 12 repetitions next.
Yep.
We're aiming for about a 15-second rest in between.
And ideally, you want to move up in weight if you have it.
And you know, as you do more of these workouts where you're moving up in weight, you'll get better at guessing what weight is going to be appropriate for these different movements. Come back, you'll get just a little bit better at it. Going back into that sumo stiff leg deadlift.
Yeah, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like from the side.
So weights back in the hips, slight bend in the knees, and driving those hips forward and back for 12 repetitions. Keep the back straight. And I want you to breathe in on the way down, breathe out. As you come up, flex those glutes up at the top.
Halfway through.
Good. Nice, full range of motion. If you're using the barbell, try your best not to bounce off the ground, but keep it under control.
2 more. Last one right here. 12.
All
Nice
right,
job.
excellent.
Oh, let me drop these weights for a little bit.
Shake out your arms here for 15 seconds. Change in weight if you need to for the next set.
Yep.
12 repetitions of either the hang clean or the
dumbbell
high pull.
Yep.
You decide which one's right for you. My traps are starting to feel it. I hope you guys are too. Okay, here we go. Let's hit it for 12 reps. Ready position. Into it. Good. Don't hold your breath. Make sure to breathe.
Halfway point right here. And last one. Nice job.
All right, excellent.
I think I'm actually going to stick with this weight for the 10 sets of 10.
All right, there we go. I'm going to up mine just a little bit for this next one. Not too much.
Let me help you out here, sir.
Thank you very much. Again, so customize this workout to meet your
You got it?
needs. That's why it's best to have some variety when it comes to equipment and weight.
Yeah.
So you're able to explore some of these different muscle building techniques. Okay, we have 10 repetitions.
Yep.
Sumo stiff leg deadlift. Feet are wide. Using that posterior chain. Back stays straight. Let's get it, guys. Let's get after it right here.
Squeezing my glutes at the top of that movement there.
That type of time of the workout, when you start
Halfway.
to feel it, it becomes even more important to focus on what brought you here today to begin with. What is it? What are your goals? What motivates you?
Last one after this.
Focus
coming
on
up.
it.
10.
Nice.
Drop the weights for a second.
Okay, I'm going to go back down just a little bit for my hang cleans. That next set of 10. Don't be
That's
afraid to
just how it
change the weight.
goes.
Yeah, do not be afraid to change the weight for every set.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Let's get into this next one. We got 10 repetitions. All right, ready, and begin.
Halfway, guys. 2 more. 9 and 10. Nice job.
Excellent work.
Excellent, excellent.
Okay, here we go. We got one more time around the horn.
Yep.
Up your weight if you're going to. 8 repetitions of that sumo stiff leg. Last set of these.
All right, I think I'm going to go up this time.
We encourage you to challenge yourself. Challenge yourself within still being able to use good form and safe form, but don't be afraid to push the weight. If you want to gain muscle, can't be afraid to challenge yourself and get out of your comfort zone. Okay, feet are wide. Let's hit it.
8, guys. Here we go.
And begin. Weight back in those hips every time. Focus on keeping your back straight.
Halfway. 2 more.
Breathe.
Last one right here.
Perfect.
That was 8.
Nice
All right,
work,
set your
everybody.
weights down.
Okay, we have one last set. I'm going to get crazy for my last set of cleans. Form probably won't be perfect, but you know what? I'm going to push it a little bit here. Okay, we have one last set of 8.
Yep.
Either the cleans or that high pull.
Dumbbell high pull. Yep.
Take a couple of deep breaths. Next set here in 5 seconds. Last one of this superset.
Woo!
8 reps. Let's hit it, guys. 3, 2, 1. On it. There we go. Push it. What'd you come here for?
3, 2, 1. Last one. 0. Excellent job.
Yes, nice job. The next superset combines 2 exercises. We're going to do 12 sets, then 10 sets, and then 8. First movement is going to be an upright row, keeping good posture, pulling up at your elbows, either with the barbell
Or dumbbells.
Or the dumbbells. And then we're going to use either a resistance band, which is what I'm going to use, or dumbbells. Same movement, slight bend in the elbows. Claudia's going to do a reverse fly, and I'm going to do a band pull apart. So choose your appropriate weight. We're getting started with those upright rows. We're going to do 12 repetitions to start. Hands shoulder width apart. Whichever version you're doing, the cue is still the same. It's pull up at your elbows. Good posture. Pull up at your elbows. Trying your best to avoid using too much momentum. As you get fatigued, there's a good chance you're going to want to start using some momentum. And if you're pushing the weight, a little bit is okay. Just don't get too crazy and cheat too hard.
We got 3 more.
Breathe.
And last one coming up.
And 0. Okay. I'm going to use a band for the next one. Claudia's going to use dumbbells. We're doing the same overall movement. I actually have 3 bands here, a lighter, a medium, and a heavy. That same basic movement is a slight bend in your elbows, and then you're going to pull apart from those elbows and squeeze the middle of your back.
And I'm doing the traditional fly. So I'm bent over at a 45-degree angle right at my hips.
And we're going to perform 15, pulling back.
12.
I'm sorry, 12 repetitions. Claudia's always keeping me in line. What would I do without her? Okay, keep those elbows bent throughout the movement. You're really going to want to start to extend
Halfway.
And straighten out your arms, but I want you to avoid that temptation. Just pulling and squeezing those elbows
2 more, guys.
in that middle of your back.
11. Last one. 12.
Good. Okay, so we can set that down. We have our next set of 10 of the upright row. So go ahead if you're going to change your weight. Now is the time to do so. I'm going to up mine just a little bit.
I think I'm going to stick with mine for now. These definitely are not my stronger body parts, my back and my shoulders.
This one I'm feeling after the clean, so you know, hey, we know it's working, right? Okay, let's hit 10 repetitions on this one. Good posture. Pull back up, pull up from those elbows. Let's go.
You really have to get in a good mindset for this one. Just push through that pain, and you're halfway there.
Breathe.
2 more. We got 9 and 10.
Whew, all right. Burns so good. Feels good,
Awesome.
guys. We're getting there rep by rep. Okay, let's hit 10 reps on either band pull aparts or your reverse flies. You decide which one you're going with. 15-second rest in between these sets. So let's.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Jumping the gun.
No, it's okay. We're excited. Okay, now you can go. Okay. Pull apart, slight bend in those elbows. We're hitting a total of 10 repetitions. Breathe. Excellent work, guys.
Halfway mark.
One into the next. Focus on what brought you here today to begin with. What is
2 more.
that? What's that goal? What are you working on?
And 10.
Nice. Okay, one more of each. Back to those upright rows.
All right, I might up my weight a little bit here.
I'm pushing the weight a little bit on this next one, on the last one. So again, my form isn't going to be perfect, but that's okay. Pushing the envelope on this. Okay.
Do the best we can.
Let's hit 8 reps, guys. Let's do it. Last set of these.
Halfway. Last one right here.
Ah,
Woo!
nice. All right, shake them out. No more of those.
I'm
Congratulations.
going to feel that one in the middle of the night.
Yes. Heck, I feel it right now, middle of the night. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up either your band or your dumbbells for this next one. If we only have one band, easy way to make it harder is to double up the band.
Yep.
Okay, so let's hit that last set. 8 repetitions, pull apart. And I want you to pretend on this one like somebody has their finger in the middle of your back. And you're pulling your elbows apart and you're squeezing that finger.
Halfway there.
This one's gonna work. Your rhomboids, really all of those rotator.
Last one. Woo.
There we go, hit it. Woo. Felt those, felt good.
Oh, nice
job.
job.
We have a burnout tri-set next. We're gonna start with some T swings. You're gonna bend over at a 45-degree angle, holding dumbbells. She's going to extend and pull back, keeping her arms straight on this one. We're gonna do that one for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna move into some I swings. So her arms are gonna come straight up, and she's actually gonna have her palms facing one another. There we go. Thumbs are up on this one. And then lastly, we're gonna do Y. So keeping those thumbs up, Y swings. Her hands go out to the side. So I want you to choose a real nice light weight for this one. This one is much harder than it looks. Let's put it that way, okay? So we're doing 1.5 minutes straight, starting with the bent over T. So go ahead and bend over, arms are straight, back is straight, and pull apart. So we've already put in a lot of work today, and this is just
Kind of a burner, right?
Yeah, this is a nice burnout. Gonna be the finisher.
This is about control, is that correct?
Yes, definitely stay under control on this one. You just stay consistent, moving throughout.
Keep your core nice and tight.
Yes, definitely focus on that. You don't want to be hunched over. Bring those arms out until they're parallel to the ground.
Ooh.
Starting to feel that burn that I was talking about.
And I only have 3-pound dumbbells.
Let's hit this one for 3, 2, 1. Now we're going straight up overhead. Get those thumbs up, palms facing one another. This is a front trap raise or a I swing, depending on who you talk to. So nice and under control. Feeling that burn now in the traps. You can feel it working. Fight through it. Stronger than that burn. Nice work. We're hitting this one for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Right into the Y swings now. So out to the side, about a 45. And this little ventral raise is really going to finish off those shoulders and that upper back.
This one is not that comfortable.
No, it isn't. Come on, guys. Keep pushing. Push past your own expectations for yourself. Push past those limits. Let's hit it right here. Keep pushing. Only you can push yourself. Nobody else can do it for you. Let's hit it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Whew, nice work.
Wow.
We're going to finish your back off with some scapular push-ups. We're both going to get down into a low plank position. I'm going to be up on my feet, and Claudia's going to be down on her knees. Now you're going to lower your upper body while keeping your core straight. Squeeze the middle of your back, and then extend and stretch up. Squeeze your back and your scapula together, back and forth. So we're doing this for a total of 60 seconds. There's not a lot of range of motion in this one. And we are definitely going to get some ab work in on this one as well as lower back, not just all upper back. Squeeze back and forth between the two. Then if you start up on your feet and you need to drop to your knees, feel free to do so. 60 seconds in total. We're halfway done. This is the last thing for your back for the day. Wouldn't fight through it. Do your best to keep going through that full range of motion, coming up and down, squeezing your back together.
Really beginning to feel this one myself.
It
I
is
don't
working.
say so myself.
Make no mistake about it. Only 10 more seconds. Keep fighting. Almost there. Breathe. And 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you so much for working out with us today. If you like this workout, you've been working out with us for a while and you're starting to see some results, we'd encourage you to please go check out our Patreon page where you can learn more about how you can support our mission of keeping these great workouts free.
And if you enjoyed working out with us today, please go ahead and like this video. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you are notified every time HASfit drops a new workout.
Make sure to check out HASfit.com for hundreds of additional free workouts, free meal plans, and our free complete fitness programs.
Also, don't forget to like us on whatever your favorite social media network is, whether it's Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. We're there and we want to connect with you.
Again, thank you so much for working out with us today. It's been our pleasure. I'm Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia.
And we will see you at your next workout.